Nice one, Sam.
Should have
Fucking
saved it
hell.
for qualifying.
Yeah.
I've only done 148 flat.
All right, boys.
Now you've
Don't-
done 2. All right, mute up.
Mute up and don't talk to the prick, okay?
Good laps, boys. Well done.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. Round 4, Grand Valley Reverse. 27 laps. Tyres are on 1. Fuel's on 3 with a refuel of 6. And the weather is hazy with a few clouds. And we're going to commence at sunrise with a time multiplier of 4, so it's not going to move that quickly. The mandatory requirement is we have to use the medium tyre at some stage. Quali is your standard quali, 5 minutes plus the 3-minute overrun. With the one shot, the normal thing, exit the pits, do your warm-up lap, your flying lap, and then exit back to the pits. Any damage or penalties incurred in your out lap will stay with you. No exiting the pits once you've left to change tyres or to avoid a penalty. No passing unless you're invited to do so, and it's a reasonably long lap, so there's plenty of space. And as discussed earlier, it is not illegal to sit there and change your tyres in the pits before you leave if you're leaving later, to make sure you're at the best temp possible when you leave. Alright, penalty zone. The penalty is located on the back straight where the drivers pass over the bridge after turn 6. If you can serve any penalties to the left off the racing line, please. Pit entry, you'll need to be a bit cautious when entering the pit lane, as the solid pit line emerges pretty quickly after the final hairpin, so you'll need to stay in a little bit tight after coming through that final turn. And that leads me to the pit exit, because drivers exiting the pit exit, we're going to go into the tunnel and approach turn 1, and there'll be a fair speed differential with cars coming down the main straight. So we just need to be aware of this, and as always, boys, use your common sense, be reasonable with each other. First lap, as always, give room, and we're going to be, it's going to be early in the day, not long after quali, so the track is going to be fairly cold, and we're going to have people either on a soft or on a medium tyre, and we're going to be congested, so let's give each other room and whatnot. Let's not ruin our race or somebody else's race at that start. The normal thing about driving standards, it's a non-contact sport, and even though we know contact shouldn't occur, it's going to. If there's some sort of advantage gained through that, you are encouraged to redress and give back that position at your earliest opportunity. No rage quits if you're having a bad one or you're just sick and tired of it, as we had somebody on Sunday afternoon. Just park it up in the pits, don't take tyres and fuel, and come back at the end. Not expecting to see blue flags, but as always, if you're getting a blue flag, be predictable. If you're giving one, you've got to pass safely. This track is a bit different to some of the other ones we've been on recently, boys, where it's not that easy to pass in certain parts. So if you are giving a blue flag to somebody, you may have to be a little bit patient. They'll be doing their best to get out of your road, but they may not be able to do so safely until the track widens out some. And given we're going into this tunnel and we're going to be congested, there's a possibility of red flags, but as always, you've got to call it in this voice chat, and we'll see how we go. Once we get past the end of the second sector, which is the dig it out hairpin at the bottom of the hill, there'll be no more red flags after that. Don't forget to save your replays, and if you need to save the quali, save the last 5 or 10 minutes of game time. As per standard, mute up during quali and during the race, and don't rejoin until the timing screen comes up and the timer runs out. Are there any questions before I reset and we get into quali? All good?
Sounds good to me.
That's always speak now or hold your peace, gentlemen. So,
Oh, mate, I held my peace the whole way through that. Isn't that what the APRL boys do?
We do what we want to do, and it's a bit like the Masons, right? There may be a goat involved, there may not. All right, boys. Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
All right, just let me reset it again. All right, tick in, gentlemen, and mute up, and we'll see you after quali. You need to mute up, Smidsy.
Oh, sorry.
Well done, Sam, Robin, Rooster.
Thank you.
All right. Does anybody need a toilet break or anything, or are we good to go?
Morgs, if you just give me a minute.
Yep, that's fine, mate.
Thanks, mate.
All right, for the rest of you boys, check your tyres for the ones that you want to start on. All right then.
Yep. Good luck, everyone.
Yep. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Just jumping back in the seat now. Thanks for that, Morgs.
Okay, no problems, boys. All right, boys, mute up, and we'll see you at the end.
Just got to check my tyres, mate. 2 seconds. Sorry.
Yep, check it. Yep, that's right. I'll give you 30 seconds.
All good, Morgs. Thanks.
Well done, Sam.
Thank you.
Congrats, Sam.
Well done,
Triple.
Sam. Good job.
Dougal.
Triple, Dougal. Well done, boys.
What tyres were you on at the triple?
My apologies to anyone who I tapped into. It was a complete mistake. Including you, Morgs on the first lap. It was just a messy first few laps for me. It was not my best.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. I mean, I expected it to be messy anyway. So, and I was on the hard, so I was just doing my best not to run into anybody
you were on
else.
hards
Yeah.
at the start.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, on mediums. Sorry, on mediums. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Fucking
On
hell.
mediums. Yeah. No, not on hard. Sorry, on mediums, and and was just trying not to slide or hit or run into anybody else. So.
Yeah, I went out on mediums to start. Finished on the softs.
Yeah.
I brought the gap from 28 down to 15 on you, Sam.
Yeah.
But just nowhere near enough race. Just nowhere near enough race.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like, I'll go softs and build a gap, and then, like, the one thing's catching people around here, but overtaking is, you got to.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a mess.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
That's why if I did try to overtake and I tapped, I just gave up the position because obviously you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Well,
But it just delayed everything. It was it was a fucking stressful race.
Rooster, that first one, mate, I was a little bit aggressive on that, so apologies. That's why I backed out of it. That first little pass in amongst the cliff, I was like, oh, I'm up. Oh, no, hang on. Fuck, it's not my corner. Shit, get out of it.
Rooster's made us sterner stuff than that. That wouldn't have bothered him at all.
No, we give each other a little rub, kept it pointing forwards, and we got out of the way.
Yeah. No, well, all right. Good night. All right. Yep. Cheers, Robin.
And
Yeah.
well done, everyone.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, Morgs. Top job as always, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Morgs.
Actually, for those boys who are still in here, and I know I said it a few weeks ago, I've only got a couple more races, then I'm away on holiday, so we're going to need somebody to host if at all possible.
I can step up. My only issue is I'm not cable, so obviously I would be a secondary option.
Right,
I'm not Ethernet. I'm Wi-Fi. I do have a booster within 1.5 meters of where I'm at.
Well, you're not like when I'm around you, Chuck, I don't see you moving around or anything like that. So
I used to a lot, and then I bought a $180 Wi-Fi booster and put it within 2 meters of the PlayStation.
Well, if you're willing to have a shot, why don't we set you up to host it next week, and I can always back you up. But at least then we've had a go at it, and we know what it. Yeah. All right. All right. So.
Yep. I'll stick my hand up for that.
Yeah. So that'll be good. There was some good racing tonight, so yeah.
Yeah, it was. And
There was some great racing in that.
I need
Rooster and I had a really great ding-dong battle, even after the one that I fluffed. I got him into the final hairpin and then parked it beautifully on the apex as he went to under and over me.
Yeah. I had to do. I'd followed Black Sugar for about 5 laps. Finally got down to him, and then finally got past him and had to do the same thing. Had to bloody park it. Right, and just slow him right up, So
yeah, no, he took him when he realised I was up his inside coming into that final hairpin. He took a wide line for the over and under, and I'm just like, I've just got to time this just right. And
yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Was tense next lap because he was only 3/10 behind me for the whole lap.
Yeah, I'll need to go back and have a look because I followed 2 people into the tunnel. They got it. They got involved with each other, and I've managed to sort of do a Moses and part the seas to go through them.
Nice.
Sounds like your races were more interesting than mine.
Yeah, but I think we'd all rather a boring one out the front with a gap, to be quite honest, and just manage it. So,
Yeah, I'd take your race over mine any day, Sam.
Yeah.
Well,
Good luck, guys. Bye-bye.
see you, Sam.
yeah.
See you, Smithy.
guys.
No, he's
See
already
ya.
gone.
He's already gone, yeah.
He's already gone, yep.
Right.
Morgs.
Yellow.
Oh, sorry. No, after you guys. No, you guys go first. Go for it. Oh, yeah? What happened there?
Oh, you did?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see you there, Gator. I was like, oh, no!
Well, well, all I'll say to that, Gator, is that's up to you whether or not you want to put a ticket in on that sort of thing, because, like I say, the first couple of laps, right, can ruin a race, but it won't win you a race, if you know what I mean. But, I mean...
Yeah, I had a moment. I rear-ended...
Yeah.
Go, sorry, go.
So, yeah. Yeah.
He was a rocket ship through that section. I'll have a quick look too if you're interested in an opinion, mate. I'm happy to have a look. Was that lap 2, wasn't it? Because I was right behind. I saw them all check up because of it.
Yeah.
Because I rear-ended Salty, who then in turn rear-ended Triple. Like, only the gentlest of straight line nudge that didn't upset anyone's line, but it was all just check up, check up, check up.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but I was expecting that to happen on this track purely because of that first sector. All right, it's a, all right, so. Well, I mean,
the different cars is the most interesting part. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make it right. Just because you have a strength in a certain section, doesn't mean you should be giving someone a nudge.
No, that's right.
Well, no, mate, that's next week if you get it wrong again.
Sorry. There was a lot of static then, mate. I didn't hear that properly. Yeah. Right.
You
look.
can't go any further back than last, mate. Sorry.
Look.
See, shit, I go way back. It's all good.
Yeah, no, look.
You guys are brutal.
Look.
I love every minute of it.
I don't know. I don't know, mate. I'll have a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So that. I've just watched that sequence of events, Gator, and he definitely outbreaks himself. Given that I mean, no one's going to anticipate that you guys are basically stopped on the apex because you've been checked up, but he gives you an almighty shunt because the rear enders that I was talking about were following that.
Yeah.
So I've I don't think. I think, you know, he's ruined your race. If he wanted to do the right thing and not potentially have a penalty, he would stop.
Or it. Yeah. Look. Tickets are there for two reasons. One is to like address obvious poor driving, but the other one is also to address like things like that as like, well, you know, you need to think about this a bit more. You know, could he have, should he have redressed? Did he come into the, like, the other thing is, did he come into the chat and apologise at the end? I heard apologies.
I didn't hear anything,
but I did. Yeah. So yeah. So you know, if you go direct too, right? And the other one is, you know, sometimes they'll be potentially can be a bit embarrassed by it, and it might pop up in the Discord in the next, you know, tomorrow morning or something like that. But
totally.
like, one of the things that we put out at about, I want to say season 7 or season 8, was a bit of a spiel about, I know we're all mates and we know each other and that sort of thing. And so there was stuff that was being let go because somebody didn't want to be a prick and put in a ticket, blah, blah, blah. But it was, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, if you know what I mean. So once again,
watching. Like, oh, sorry, keep going.
I was going to say, well, as already said, up to you if you want to put it in or not. It probably won't help you at all, but it may bring it to his attention, because I know, because I started on mediums, those first 2 laps going, you know, when we were bunched up, I was braking probably 20 metres earlier than I normally would, and still catching bikes on the apex because of what was happening in front and that sort of thing. And that may well just be an experience thing from racing there in the past as well. So
that's something I've just noticed on the onboard. So you're on mediums at the start there, Gator. He's on softs. He was lightning through the bridge as it is. Like, he gapped the shit out of me a little bit later, because he spun it all on his own and then came back through. But you're not necessarily going slow. Like, you haven't been completely and utterly checked up. Both you, Dougal, Dave and Rooster are holding more than reasonable pace through that chicane. He's on softs and has come in at full race pace for him, sure, but arguably too hot, or he wouldn't have hit you.
Which is why I always say in the brief, you know,
only you can decide. I'm certainly not trying to influence your decision in any way, shape or form. No. Certainly, at least on my replay, because everybody's replay has a slightly different perspective, let's be real. But at least on my replay, it doesn't look like a light touch. I don't know what yours looks like, but that's not a light touch in my book. Yeah. I got caught out by that on my very first ticket. I put it in as an exploratory ticket. Like I quite literally asked the host, and then I also asked, is it Grumpy?
Yeah, Grumpy.
For an opinion, and Grumpy. I didn't ask for an opinion on the ruling or the ticket itself. I asked for an opinion as to whether or not, like, if I'm on the fence about XYZ rule, where do I land? And he went, put a ticket in, see where it goes. That's the only way for you to learn the ticketing system. And if you come off as not being... and so Grumpy turned around and just said to me, that's it. Like, for me, it was a learning curve. I put in a ticket on something that ultimately was ruled as an incident, and I was perfectly fine with that anyway, because I wasn't trying to gain anything from it, just learn where that line is as to whether or not it's a ticketable offence.
Okay. Hey, Sushi, you had the right car, you just didn't have the right livery on. Yeah.
Yes, just the wrong livery.
Yeah, just the wrong. Yeah, no dramas. Yeah. You pricks with money feed income. I got 2 Porsches, all right? You know, you sound like bloody, sound like Ting, right? So,
That's why we all love this game, mate. It's like last season I raced this, and the season before I raced that. This year I'm in a Ferrari. That's it.
I always buy a new car. Yeah. I always buy a new car for to race in every season. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So.
Nah, fantastic. Look, good racing tonight, guys. Thanks for the chat.
Cheers, boys.
Morgs, if I need to be added to anything, let me know for next week.
Yeah. I'll get them to add you into the host channel.
Yep.
All right, so you can see everything that goes on there, and we'll get you. And we'll get you to run it, and I'm happy to run you through it, sort of thing, and hold your hand on that sort of thing, because it can be a bit much on, like, the first couple of times you do it, thinking you've got to do this and got to do that. So I got a bit of a process down now. So
that's it. We'll figure it out. Too easy. Happy to help.
No worries.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Cheers, boys. Night, boys. Yep. All right.